Well, guys, the 288's running not well. I'm pretty sure it's dang carb. The butterflies in it both were just stuck. It had that old white crap all in the venturi. But what was funny is the diaphragms in it look like new. And the meter and lever was stuck, but I got it to break loose and free up. So it's kind of starving for fuel. I don't think it's an air leak anywhere, being brand new crank seals, just glued the base down. And it all looked pretty good. It's been one hiccup after another. I've got a video on it, but I'm not going to show the video until I've got the saw running good. And, you know, running good enough to put it in a piece of wood. It is kind of on that fence of whether it's a play saw or work saw. Port timing on it's kind of hot, but it's not that hot. Squish on it's pretty dang tight for a work saw. It is very, very snappy, but we'll see if I can get it to fire back up. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Like I said, any little thing that could have went wrong on this build has went wrong. I like to never found enough screws to put it together. Just plumb quit running now. I'd assume that there's some junk in the carburetor. My ultrasonic cleaner kind of took a crap. I may or may not pull it back off and go through it, but like I said, it was pretty rough. You know, the butterflies on it was completely stuck, but we'll just have to see. I may just buy a new carb and put on it. I've had pretty good luck with carbs from the Duke. We may just see what one of his carbs is going to run us and kind of go that route. But, you know, like I said, anything that could have went wrong, went wrong. I got the saw all the way together. Once I finally found enough damn screws to put it together, I've got to order one of those boxes of just random Husky bolts from Farmer Tech. They're really handy. But anyway, once I got it together, had no fire. I checked it with a drill before I dug bolts out for the starter cover and put on it. But I had to go out in the shed and go through my big tote of 372 parts. And lo and behold, there was one of these crank triggers in that box. It was just pure luck, I guess. But we got that on it. Got spark. Got it to pop over. About to third pull, damn rope broke and pulled plumb out of the pulley. So I had to pull it all back apart, or the starter cover back apart, put a rope in it. I've got the clutch cover over here. I've still not done anything with it, but it's going to take a lot of work to use it, but it'll still beat buying one. It's no big deal, just use some fiberglass, some JB weld, and get it patched back up. But it's going to be a pretty nice saw, I think. That's another thing, the top plastic. I'm thinking that the dang, I'm probably wrong on it too, I usually am, but I swear I'm wanting to think that the case bolts for a 372 are long enough to where they're going to go through this top plastic and work. Or at least ways I hope so. For some reason it's not wanting to go on at all. There we go. That's weird. I'm pretty sure that's 288 top plastic. I know what it is. There, let's try that. That's about embarrassing. There we go. I just wasn't holding my mouth right, guys, but I've got a bunch of those big long case bolts that come out of 372. They're the same thread pitch, so I'm hoping they're long enough to work in this, because I don't have any of the actual screws that go down in it. But there she is in a nutshell, guys. Like I said, I've got some video showing the port work, but until I get the saw running and a piece of wood, we just ain't gonna share any of it. I don't know what we'll get into next. I may or may not go back through that cord, but I kind of laid a pretty good cleaning on it, so it acted like it kind of just about stopped completely up there because it was running a little better than that. It was rough. I didn't even expect it to even pull its own fuel, but if it's pulling its own fuel, then again, it's probably fixable. I've got a HS kit here. I may just pull it off and just go completely through it and clean it up good and do that before we buy one. But thought I'd give you guys an update on it. As always, thank you guys for watching, and y'all have a good one.